click the link below or go straight to mr.locario.com to get the documentary Game Kings, The Definition of Game. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So in this video, I want to talk about the one thing that no man can ever do when he's in a relationship with a woman, when he's dealing with a chick, when you're trying to make stuff happen with the woman, right? And the one thing that no man can ever do is control a woman. You can't control a woman. You can't, it can't happen. You know, I get a lot of emails from guys who send me stuff where it's basically they're asking me how do I control this woman? And I tell them you can't. You understand? It's impossible. It ain't gonna happen. Now, there are a few things that you can do in a relationship, but one of the things you cannot ever do is control the chick. Right? And so I try to get guys to understand this and see the reason why most guys want to control women is usually because of insecurity, right? It's because they want to have women in a certain box, right? So that, you know, they can feel safe dealing with the woman, so that they can feel as if they have things under control. Now, I understand it because I've been there in the past. I've been there where, you know, I wanted to control because I wanted to make sure that things were going to be a certain way or things are going to go this way so I'd feel comfortable. Right. But what guys have to understand is that you can't control a woman in a relationship. See, the things that you can do in a relationship, you can lead, you can manage, you can influence, and you can set boundaries, but you cannot control. See, what you have to understand is that the only reason, and I've talked about this before, the only reason why the chick you're with is with you, any chick you're dealing with, fuck buddy, girl you're dating, girlfriend, wife, whatever it is, the one and only reason that your chick is with you is because it benefits her to be with you. You understand? It 100% benefits her to be with you. So she's not with you saying, hey, I'm with my guy because he wants me to be with him, or I'm with my guy to make him happy, or I'm with, no. Right? She's with you because it benefits her. Period. End of story. Full stop. That's it. You understand what I'm saying? As soon as it does not benefit her to be with you, she won't be with you. And anything she does, right, is because it's in her own selfish interest to do, right? And this is why you can't control her, because what happens is that whatever she wants to happen, she's going to be in that situation because it's benefiting her at that moment. So right now, when you got your girl with you and she's rocking with you right now because it benefits her to rock with you right now. You understand? And see, the same thing is for you guys. The only reason that you're with your girl is because she benefits you right now. You understand? Your girl can't control you either. You see what I'm saying? See, what people don't understand is that everyone is doing what's in their best interest. And so what'll happen is that when you're with the girl, if something comes along where it's in her best interest to do something else besides deal with you, then guess what? She's going to do that thing. And there's nothing you can do to control her to stop her from making that happen. See, when you're in a relationship with a chick, right? Where I was talking about you can lead, you can manage, you can, influence, and you can set boundaries. And let me break that down. See, when you start dealing with a girl, right? You want to see if she's able to take direction. She's cooperating with you, right? And she's doing what you say. So you're leading the interaction to, get her to follow your lead. But guess what? You're still not controlling her. You see what I'm saying? she's following your lead because why? It's in her best interest to follow your lead at that time. Right? Now, managing the situation. Managing the situation means that you're able to keep the situation going by maintaining a certain level of consistency within the interactions you and her have, right? And she's staying with you because the management of the situation is comfortable for her. It's consistent. It's reliable. You understand what I'm saying? And this is why she stays and sticks around, because you're good at managing the situation. Now let's move on to influencing the woman, right? What happens is that a lot of guys think that, influencing is controlling, but it's not. See, what happens is that when you influence a woman, you can upgrade her mind, you can show her certain things, you can get her to see things a certain way. But ultimately, if she changes her ways or she does a certain thing a certain way based off of something you taught her or something that she picked up from dealing with you, what happens is that that's something that she's internalizing. And then she's acting out on those situations, or she's having those thoughts or ideas, right? Based off of the fact that you influenced her. But again, you're still not controlling her because she's still basically thinking and doing and acting upon things in the way that she seems fit. She deems fit, right? Now, as far as setting boundaries is concerned, and see, this is where it comes into where if you're dealing with a woman, right? And you're setting boundaries, what that's doing is it's letting the woman know what is or isn't acceptable in the situation. So you say, hey, listen. So basically what you're saying is this, if you got some game about you, this is what you're aware of and what you're saying. You're basically saying, look, I know I can't control you, but what I'm telling you is that these are the boundaries. So if you cross the boundaries, you're going to go. I'm going to charge you to the game. So again, it's understanding that you're not controlling her, right? But you are setting those boundaries and you're letting her know, hey, you can do whatever you want, but understand that if you cross the boundaries, we're done. So what happens is that if she finds value in the relationship that you and her are having, she's not going to cross the boundaries. But again, she's not crossing. It's not that she's not crossing the boundaries because you're controlling her. She's saying, I'm not going to cross these boundaries because it's in her best interest to stick with you at this moment. That's why she's not crossing boundaries. It's not because you're controlling her. See, the control is an illusion. It's an illusion. And also, what you have to understand is when we talk about the boundaries, right, is that you also have to see why you have a specific boundary, right? Because that also impacts how she views you in the relationship. And this is just like a side thing, is that, and I could do a whole video on this, is that you have to think about why you have the boundary in the first place. Is the boundary a situation because you're doing it out of fear? Or is it a boundary where you're doing it out of maintenance of the relationship? You understand? And I don't want to get too much into that. I'll just do a whole nother video on that later on. You understand? But I just wanted to, put that on the side. Right? But what happens is this. You have to understand at the end of the day, you cannot control her. You understand what I'm saying? And you thinking that you can control her is an illusion. And see, what happens is that what a lot of guys do is that when you try to control a woman, all that is doing is showing her that you're insecure. And then when she sees that you're insecure, that makes her lose respect for you. You understand what I'm saying? And then when she loses respect for you, that's where the disrespect comes in. So what's interesting is you might do certain things to try to control the situation. By you trying to control the situation, she sees that you're insecure. She sees that you're insecure, and then she starts losing respect for you. She starts losing respect for you, and that's where the disrespect comes in. And then therefore you try to control her even more. And then the cycle continues to the point where, either she leaves you sooner than she would have, or she's gonna, fuck with some other guy behind your back or do some other shady ass shit. And then you're going to be mad and you're going to be upset and then you're going to start a friggin' MGTOW, Red Pill channel or some shit. You understand what I'm saying? And that's because you had this idea that you can control the woman. You understand what I'm saying? You had this idea that you can actually control the situation. Again, all you need to do is lead, manage, influence, and set boundaries. Right? And see, when you have the boundary set, there's no need to even, worry about the controlling because you have the boundary set. So it's up to her to adhere to the boundaries. It's up to her to make the decision, because remember what you're doing is that you're giving her the freedom of choice. You're telling her, look, you could choose me or you can choose to, go outside the boundaries. Right? And if you go outside the boundaries, that means you're not choosing me, and therefore I'm going to have to let you go. You see what I'm saying? But see, a lot of guys, they're so insecure and needy that they don't want to let the girl go. You understand? So what they'll do is that they'll try to control, because in essence, what happens is that they're thinking, if I can control her, then I can get her to not go outside the boundaries. And then if she doesn't go outside the boundaries, then that means that I don't have to let her go and I can just keep her. You understand what I'm saying? So guys want to control before the woman goes outside the boundaries so that they can keep the situation. Because what happens is if she goes outside the boundaries and then he still keeps the situation because he's needy and he's insecure, then that's going to bring a whole other list of problems. And he knows this at the end of the day. And on top of that, he can't look himself in the mirror knowing that this chick fucking crossed the line and he's still keeping her around because he's a needy fuck. You understand what I'm saying? And so what real players understand, and what guys who actually have some game and who's confident understand, is that you can't control none of these chicks. And they understand that they set boundaries, they maintain the situation how they need to maintain it, they influence a chick to upgrade her mind, to get her to, see certain things a certain way and influence her to really be about what he's about. And then they lead the interaction. And then if at any time she's crossing the boundaries, they tell her to kick rocks. It's that simple. But see, the man who tries to control, he doesn't really understand the game. He doesn't really understand the game. You see what I'm saying? A lot of these dudes out here, it's like they have this weird ass concept of what it means to be in a relationship with a woman. Again, because the way that we talk, this is my girlfriend, this is my wife, this is mine, ego, all that other dumb shit. So then guys start to think, well, this is my property, I'm controlling this shit, and you gotta do what I say or else. It's like, bruh, it ain't that serious. Remember, cooperation means working with. You understand? And so understand that you are spending time and sharing the experience with the woman. And what you do is you say, hey, listen, if you want to share my time and be with me and be in my situation and be in my circle, right? These are the rules and regulations. And again, there's no control. You can do what you want, but understand that if you cross the line, you gotta go. It's that simple. And so what it does is that it relieves a lot of stress and tension and frustration from your part, because understand, trying to control a woman is going to lead to a lot of anxiety, frustration, anger, all that other stuff. Why would you want that? Why would you want that? A lot of guys, they say you're letting the woman do this. You're not letting a woman do anything. Right? When a girl that you're fucking with, your girlfriend, whoever you want to call it, or a girl you're hooking up with, when you have sex with her, you're not controlling whether or not she has sex with you. You understand what I'm saying? she's letting you fuck. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're dealing with a girl, at the end of the day, if your girl cheats on you, if you're hooking up with a girl and she's hooking up with other guys, if you're in a monogamous relationship and she's cheating, listen, understand that you're not allowing the woman to do anything. She's doing whatever the hell she wants. You understand? Just like she's letting you fuck, right? She's letting other niggas fuck. You have no control over if the chick's gonna fuck another nigga or not. Now, again, boundaries. If your boundary is, hey, listen, we're in a monogamous relationship and you ain't gonna be fucking no other dudes. Now, if she does fuck another guy, guess what you do? You get rid of her. That simple. But see, when you think that you have some sort of control over that, when you think that you're controlling this shit, nigga, stop.
What's going on? It's your boy Miles Cunningham, and what I want to talk about today is the Bad Boy Membership Contest. All you have to do to be eligible to win the Bad Boy Membership Contest is to be a Bad Boy member. See, what we realize is that when guys join the Bad Boy membership, they make the transition from simp to player very quickly, and we're just trying to make that transition just a little bit easier. So here's what you get if you win the Bad Boy Membership Contest. So here's what you receive if you win the Bad Boy Membership Contest. A bottle of Bad Boy Cologne by Carolina Herrera, New York. A luxury designer timepiece. And a $100 gift card. To increase your chances of winning, share this post in your story, tag 3 friends, and subscribe to Mr. Locario or the Miles Cunningham YouTube channel. The link is in the bio. And follow Real Mr. Locario and Miles in the Game on Instagram. The winner will be announced at the first of the month. Good luck.
Click the link below and get your bad boy gear. Get the t-shirts, Submissive Women Are Sexy, Binary as Fuck, and I'm God to these hoes. Click the link below to get your bad boy gear today. Now, before you go, click the link below and go to badboymembership.com. Now, badboymembership.com is a place where you go to get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Listen, I know you're tired of being rejected. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of being afraid to approach women. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of not getting the women that you want. Go to badboymembership.com. Listen, I know you're tired of being alone on a Friday night. Go to badboymembership.com. Now picture this. You'll go from not getting what you want when it comes to you dealing with women to actually getting what you want, to being the guy women want to be with, women want to date, women want to have sex with. All you need to do is go to badboymembership.com, follow the steps, learn the game, implement the game, and then you will get the woman you want. Make sure you go to badboymembership.com today. Click the link below.